That's the tea.
Tea, y'all.
That's the tea with Jacob Spike Kraus and
Charlie
Friends.
Kramer. Why are you wearing a jacket indoors?
That's the tea. That's the tea. That's the tea with Jacob Spike Kraus
and Friends.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of That's the Tea with Jacob Spike Kraus and Friends. Episode 8. My guest. If you could take Southern California and like all of the stereotypes of Southern California and condense them into a living, breathing human, it would be this man right here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Charlie Kramer. This is like the greatest example I have of how California you are, which is when I would visit you back when people were allowed to be in spaces with other human beings at the same time.
Yeah.
In the before times. Right, is that you would make oatmeal for us for breakfast, and the question wouldn't be, hey, do you want oatmeal? I'm gonna make some. But the question was, hey, how many chia seeds or hemp seeds do you want in this oatmeal that we're definitely having right now with our wellness turmeric shots? Before we start drinking our tea, would you do me us a favor? Because I know you and I'm just starting to go on and on. But for the folks at home who don't know you, can you give us like the spark notes of who you are, what you do?
I'm a huge Manchester United and Yankees fan, and also a Lakers fan, which doesn't bode well for Spike and I, because he loves everything Boston. So I have a dog. Her name's Teva. She's awesome. I love her. I'm a song leader. I grew up in LA. I now live in LA. I do a lot of work within disability awareness and Judaism together. So I'm actually legally blind. It's not because of the glasses. It's like I'm looking through straws like this. So I can't see up or down without actually moving my head or moving my eyeballs. I don't have peripheral vision. I run something called Singing in the Dark. I'm the founder and creative director for it. It's a blindfolded singing experience. I have a podcast. I'm the founder of Cafe Italian at Campus Kramer and Gidling Hilltop Camp.
Well, thank you for introducing us, which means it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Steepin' It Real.
Oh!
What's up, everybody? This week's episode is once again brought to you by our dear friends, Gold Herring, and the Jewish Monthly Tea Experience. This month's tea is Kislev. We got mugwort, everyone's favorite mugwort. We got Wood Bettany, which is the younger brother of Paul Bettany. We got lemon balm, lavender. We also got something called skullcap. Is known to reduce stress, muscle spasms, and restore a depleted nervous system. Thank you again to Gold Herring, and anybody, if you want to get in on the Jewish Monthly Tea subscription, you can go to this link, jacobspikekraus.com/goldherring, and you can get yourself registered. They send out tea blends every month. Okay, Charlie. Take some sips, enjoy the flavor tones, and I'm going to come to you for a taste test.
I could get behind that.
Okay, talk to me. What stands out to you?
As Dan Nichols and I would say, this is lavender forward.
Okay.
It's really showing me a lot of lavender notes. I don't know if I'm tasting skullcap or not, because I don't know what skullcap tastes like, but I just have this funny feeling that it's also skullcap forward. You know, I really do like it. It's nice. It's very relaxing.
All of the plants that they're using in some form or another are about de-stress, get yourself unstuck so that you can move forward.
I'm noticing that it says spiritual energy, because, you know, I'm Californian. We got to bring in some spiritual energy. Let's go! That's my Spike impression. Let's go! All the time. Anything that happens.
I'm not sure if Wood Bettany is supposed to taste like wood, but I'm getting some like wood flavor tones in it as well. Yeah. There's just a kind of like starchy, woody overtone. Tea time! This is basically rapid fire.
Oh, wow.
Question number 1. What's your favorite kind of tea?
Throat coat, specifically echinacea.
Oh, they did start making those like kind of different ones.
Yeah, they do. They have a few different ones now. The echinacea one is...
Question 2. What is your favorite word that starts with the letter T?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Question number 3. This one was made specifically for you.
Oh boy.
Tranquility. So what are the ways that you find tranquility? What do you do to relax?
Music.
Like, do you find that you relax by doing something outside of like the Jewish song leading repertoire? Does that help you?
Yeah, it does. I actually really like just picking up my guitar and literally playing acoustic guitar. I also love meditating, golf. That's big. That's the big one for me. Golf.
Tea party. Okay, so if you could invite any 3 people from history to a tea party at your house, who would you invite to tea, and how come you would invite them?
Okay, first and foremost, my grandpa, Papa Sean. He passed away when I was 8 years old, but I just take a lot of inspiration from him. Second person, Jim Morrison. I think he's just such a cool, unique soul. I would love to meet Jim Morrison. Babe Ruth. I think he would enjoy a cup of tea with my grandpa and Jim Morrison. Babe Ruth, Jim Morrison, and my grandpa.
T is for trivia.
Is it about tea?
Have you seen my show? Here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions that are obviously tea related. You have to get 2 correct in order to win. Question number 1. How much tea is consumed on a daily basis in the UK? 150 million cups, 125 million cups, or 100 million cups per day in the UK?
100 million cups.
100 million cups per day.
Yeah.
You're correct!
Yes!
Ready to go. Was that a straight up guess?
I knew it. I know my tea.
These numbers were from pre-lockdown pandemic. They're now consuming, I think it's like an extra 99 million. So it's probably closer to 200 mil, or it could be like 210, 211.
Well, if it was this, I would do it. This is really good. I'm
great
very
tea.
much enjoying it.
Shout out
It's
Gold Herring.
really
This
good.
tea is amazing. Okay, number 2.
I hope so.
What is black tea called in China? A, red tea. B, Emperor's Choice tea. Or C, coffee but worse.
I feel like I want to say B, but I feel like that's wrong. You know? Because it's like too obvious. Coffee but worse. Red tea? I'm going to say C again. Coffee but worse.
Okay, Charlie, that is obviously not the answer. The answer is A, red tea.
Wow.
It's unclear why in China they call black tea red tea. That's just what they do.
Oh,
Which
boy.
of these is a famous song about tea? Tea for 2. No, no, Nanette, when I take my sugar to tea. You need this answer to win the game.
I have no idea. I can't lie. I'm going to choose B. The first answer was C, and the second answer was A. So this answer is B.
You're right, because
Yes!
they're all right. These are all songs about tea that hit the Billboard charts in the world. Charlie, you win. T is for trivia.
That was really exciting. I can't believe I won.
Brand new segment. Are you ready?
You're welcome.
T-Slev, more like T-Slev.
Oh, bow.
Every month's tea of the Jewish Monthly Tea Experience comes with a booklet, a gathering guide that helps you run programming either virtually or in person, depending on where it's safe. So today, actually, I want to start with this section from the Casual Gathering. In the month of Kislev, we read about many biblical figures whose lives are changed by the content of their dreams. Jacob wrestles with an angel in his dream. He is physically injured and wakes from the dream with a new identity, a new name, Israel, right? One who wrestles with God. As darkness encroaches on our days and our bodies crave more rest, pay attention to your dreams. What is your subconscious attempting to communicate in the night? Do you have a dream that you'd like to share that stuck with you over time or that you're thinking about?
I remember happening multiple times when I was really little where I would see a big mountain and then I'd walk up to it. And then all of a sudden, I was just falling endlessly, like falling, and then I'd wake up.
Spill the tea. You have two choices. You can spill your own tea about yourself. What's the juicy gossip, embarrassing facts or moments? Or if you don't want to share any gossip about yourself or tea of that any kind, you can spill your actual tea on your lap.
I was traveling with my class in middle school on a New York and Boston trip about American history. We were in New York at Rockefeller Center. There's these huge stairwells that go down that are jet black. Like you can't see them. There's no differentiation between them. And at this point in my life, I wasn't using a blind cane, which I probably should have, not probably, I should have been using one at that moment to recognize where the stairs were and all that kind of stuff. But I just was acting like, I'm not blind. It's not a big deal. So I'm walking. I don't see the stairs because I just think it's a straight black line, right? Because I don't see them at all. And I just go falling down the stairs and I try to grab onto something, and I grabbed onto this guy who was delivering soup, and he got the soup and he just spilled everywhere, and the soup went everywhere, and my whole class was like, oh my gosh. And somehow I didn't break any bones, but me and the soup man fell down like 3 flights of stairs. I didn't have any burns. He had to go get the soup again. It was really weird.
All right. Well, Charlie, it was an absolute pleasure to have you on this episode 8. And you think that you might be interested in the Jewish Monthly Tea experience, you can go to this link here, thank you, Charlie, and subscribe for the month of Shvat. You need to subscribe by December 14th. By December 14th to get your package for the month of Shvat. This is Charlie Kramer. Check out his music and podcasts online, some of his singing programs. Really inspiring, really amazing. Just an all-around good guy. We forgive him his sports allegiances. He doesn't know any better. It's not his fault. I'm Jacob Spike Kraus. That's Charlie Kramer. Gold Herring Jewish Monthly Tea Experience. Until next time, everybody, steep it real. Be safe. Wear a mask. Look out for each other. And we'll see y'all soon. Later!
Bye.
That's the tea.